last night, which is awesome. It's nice having these night rains. Aren't overly soaking everything. Good girl. So, we have mud galore. Too much mud. What are we going to do about it? We can still work. We just won't do anything involving a hell of a lot of movement. We can work on our feet. All right, so she's had a break for 2 days because of the weather. We've had the rain and it's been very wet, to say the least. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a little bit of work. I need to find what runs, yeah, what will run, yeah, no doubt. I do have a very small rug that I've got too. And I might see if she's okay with that as well. Maybe not right now though. Right now we're going to just work at her coming into me and listening. And giving me... Alright, I'm just going to spin this around. And turn you back that way. I've got to be a bit careful. So I don't want to put this where she can kick at it at all. Chances are she won't, but you never know. And this is quite good because then I can leave my good stuff there. And we can get in and we can do our work and see how she handles things after 2 days off. We've done a little bit, but nothing much. Like we hardly did anything. We just did a couple of minutes in the paddock. Come on. See if she'll come over. Come on, love. Come on. We'll probably go around the long way. That's okay. We can deal with that. I do have this hanging up. Makes a lot of sound and blows around. Causes a bit of noise. Actually, I'm going to fix this up while she's having a wander around and getting used to me again. I probably need to go and get my hat too because I don't know that. It's smart to get my hat on. Can't get the sun down. I've tried it too wet. Go to I'm going to put this in a position where she can't avoid it too. I'm going to carry it around next to me for a little bit before I hand it over. I'm just going to make it a little bit more full of air. It's been a great tool. She's a lot better with it than initially. When we first worked together with this, I'm going to turn it into a bit of a puppy ball. We want to use that to tie itself. And this is a really good tool to work with the pony with. I'm going to come over to her. Walking, slowly. Oh. I'm just going to walk around. I want to pique her curiosity. Come on. And I've been teaching her how to be brave by coming into something rather than running away from it. Now she's seen this day in and day out for about 3 or 4 days. Let's see if she'll let me touch while I'm holding. Good girl. Come on. We got the snort there, and she's facing, so that's good. She's not running. Good girl. Oh, such a lovely baby. It's on the ground. Can you have a look? I'm certain about that. I'm just telling her it's okay, I'm nice and calm. It's alright. Whatever I'm moving, she's interested when I'm moving more. Come on. I'm going to ask her to follow me. Come on. Taking some steps, that's good. Go past this way. Ask her to step up again. Come on. And you'll notice she wants to, but she's scared. So I'm just going to go as close as I can. And then I'm going to ask her to follow it. Come on. Come on. Big scary monster. Big scary monster isn't very scary. Not really. Really isn't. You're okay. I want her to stay in the moment. I want her to stay with me. Good girl. So moving backwards and forwards away and towards her, I'm testing 2 things. I'm testing how she reacts as I'm coming to her, and then I'm testing how she reacts as I withdraw from her. Does withdrawal cause her to follow? It did a minute ago, then she stopped again. She's thinking about it all. She's going to turn and face me again. And she's kind of taking steps to where she could follow. There we go. We want her to be confident. There we go. Now she says, I'm going to follow this thing just a little bit. She'll follow again. And she's edging closer. Come on. We've got the dog on the other side that she's not too sure about. I ask her to follow. And this is quite a challenge for her this morning because I didn't start with something easy. I started with something difficult. Usually we start with something easy. Today I've tested her resolve because I've started with something difficult. I'm going to be able to approach her in just a moment. I guarantee you she's going to let me come up. back. What I want is for her to come up to touch me next time. So I'm going to just have this behind me as I walk around. I want her to approach to me. Good job. And here she comes. Yeah. When she's stressed, she has a habit of lifting the back legs and stretching them out. She's a bit stressed right now because her guts start churning. You're going to go back in. You're going to say, my idea. Your idea. Because it's not so scary when it's on you. Bit different. Now, you probably can't hear me, so I'm going to bring this in with me so you can hear me a bit better. So this is a scary obstacle for pretty much any horse that has never seen a plastic bag. This is pretty frightening. What I want to show you is her resolve at being able to solve this problem in her own mind. I want her to be able to calmly stand there and allow me to come up with this. And she's doing a very good job. Initially, she didn't want to bother to do with it. So now she's actually doing a really good job. We'll move this over a little. Give her a bit of space, lessen the impact. And we're going to go to here. I'm just going to stand right here. Not going to do anything. Just going to stand for a second. Let's think about it. She says, do I move backwards or forward? She says, let out a nice release of a snort. That's good. She's releasing that pent-up fear. I'm not looking at her. She's not looking at me. Or she is looking at me. She's looking at the bag. Now I'm going to move back. And all the time, I'm going to give her the cue to come, which is a click. Now this time I'm going to approach her a little close. See, she took a step towards me this time. And look at this. She's coming up. She says, I'm a bit braver now. She's a little bit braver. I'm going to give her a nice rub. I'll say hi, thank you very much. Move away again. When you have a horse that's afraid, the best thing you can do is empower that horse with decision to come up and check out whatever it is that's scaring it. I teach my horses this, usually when they're very young. This girl's not young, she's an older horse. So the ability to teach her this kind of a lesson isn't always easy. So I'm going to show you again. She will come and approach after I leave. This time she's more relaxed about it. She'll probably lick and chew in a second. And then we'll move away once she licks and chews. Good girl. Good job. A bit. All a bit strange, isn't it? It's taken one step back because of the sound it's making. That's okay. We're going to see how she goes when I come around this time. So I'm making it an extension of me for now. Good girl. See if we can get a forward step. Good girl. It's sideways, but it's forward. Good girl. Here she comes. She's coming up closer. With this horse, a good way to get her to step to you is to step away and then step back in. Here comes a lick and chew. She says, oh, you're not so scary. There's an aeroplane above us as well, so I'm not sure whether that's going to bother her or make her a bit nervous, the sound from the aeroplane. It probably won't. It's one of those old-fashioned planes. It's quite a pretty plane, little biplane thing. I want her to step towards. So I'm going to come up towards her and go around. And I want her to step towards. Good girl, and follow. Good girl. Good job. Look at this. She's doing a very good job here. She's kind of staying back a little, but she is following the bag, not running from the bag. watch her. What happens is when she's put under pressure, she becomes a bit agitated. So we have to release that, and here goes the snort, letting that snort out. He says, ah, she's licking and chewing. I'm going to up the ante, and I'm going to put the pressure on, and I'm going to come towards her. Now she's mindful of her swinging her butt towards me, but don't want her taking off on me. I don't think she's aggressive towards me. It's the plastic bag that she's concerned about. Now I'm going to touch her neck while I'm holding the bag right there. Oh, there we go. Very good. Now retreat. It's all about patience, not forcing the issue. Now, with a horse like her, sometimes you can give them a little bit of help and guidance. You could put a halter on and see if she'll come towards with a bit of a guidance happening. But she's just got distracted by the horses next door who have just come up over the hill. I'm going to show the boys how brave you are. And oh, the braveness coming out. Getting brave now. Look how close we are. Look how close we are. Right next to the bag now. We're going to see about smelling the bag now. Bag's on the ground. She's taken a step back. She's thinking about it. I'm going to walk around and let her try the bag again. She's getting more and more confident. Come on. Good girl. Very confident here. So she's more confident right now. It's a bit hard to see. Now I'm going to come up and I'm going to pat. I'm going to walk nice and quick this time, not slowly. Nice and quick. I'm also going to pat the bag. I'm going to pat her, pat the bag. Pat her, pat the bag. Come on. And she's stomping and letting me know she's not happy about it. She's like, I'm not happy about this. This training's a little bit much, but it's necessary because she's such a flighty horse. We don't want to just allow it to be always comfortable for her. She needs to get into some discomfort to be able to understand how she works. This time I'm going to ask her to have a smell of the bag. She's going to do it. She could explode when that happens. Advance. Rub. Good girl. Oh. All the while. Come on. I don't want to put a halter on right at this point. I'd like her to do this of her own accord at this point. But she's getting far more comfortable with me manoeuvring myself around the bag with this. She's very uncertain about what it is, what it's trying to do, if it's a danger or not. So let's see what happens when we come around here. And the ears are showing me she's uncomfortable, but she's not dreadfully upset. So she's going to maintain her. There's a lot of ants running around too, so we've got to watch that she doesn't get bit by an ant. She's getting a bit cranky with the ants, I think. Then we go back up, give another pat. Good solid pat. I'm going to offer it to her again. I'm going to offer it again. I'm going to stay forward. There we go. It's shown very good curiosity, and it's going to retreat. It's going to retreat. Now we're going to offer it, and we're not going to move it until she takes a step in the right direction, or there we go, good girl. Now she's coming up, and we're going to offer it again. She's going back. Just going to let her stand in that moment. Not going to go away because she doesn't like it. Plastic bag flying in the wind isn't because she doesn't like it. She's got to understand what it is, what it's doing, why it's not dangerous. When it's up higher, it's a lot scarier. When it's down low, it's easier to deal with. Got a lick and chew there. I'm going to come in and give her another pat. Touch her. Touch the bag. Touch her. Touch the bag. Touch her. Touch the bag. Now I'm going to go for the next measure. You've given her enough time. I'm going to grab her lead rope and halter. It's rolling around in the wind behind me. So have a go. Out. Going to get the dog to leave. So we're going to come here. She's coming over. She says, oh, with the lead rope. And pop it on. And this is purely just to encourage her. Not for any other purpose, but to encourage her. I'm going to take the actual rope off. I'm just going to have the head stall on, so if I need to move her forward, I can give her some encouragement without her freaking out. I'm not going to put this on because if she bolts, she's going to trip. And it is already slippery. So let's see how we go. This time. The wind is blowing really good now. And I want her to stand in the moment. I'm going to ask her to walk towards me. I'm not putting a lot of pressure, just a little nudge. Good. And walk. Good. And walk. Good. So she's willing to walk up with that little nudge. Always remembering when you are doing these kinds of activities, it is dangerous. Anything can happen anything could happen, and she could spook and go kicking out. So you always need to be aware of where her feet are in proximity to you. I'm going to come over and say, come lovely lady. Come on lovely lady, let's go for a walk. We're going to go for a walk with the plastic bag. We're going to stand right there. We're going to have a look at it. Good job. Wasn't so bad, was it? Now I'm going to let the bag go. It's going to roll around. Watch her reaction. It's rolling around by itself. Look, oh my goodness me, big scary monster. Whoa, you're okay. It's actually rolling towards her. It's okay. I'm going to grab it because I don't want it flying next door. So I'm going to... hold on a second. I don't know which way I've got the camera, that way. I'm going to now tie the bag back up. We've had some time on the ground with it, which is really great. Now we're going to tie it back up and have it hanging on the actual post itself, as well as having a tie around it, which is going to help us with keeping things hot, not letting it blow away. We don't want rubbish going to the neighbours, rubbish bags or rubbish. We want to be respectful of our neighbour at all times. I've created a nice little fat beanbag of a ball. Yes, I said the word fat, it's fat. Seems these days the word fat's a crime. If you say something is fat or something is obese, it's a crime. Well, it's the truth. That's what it is. It's not a crime, it's the truth. It's not a frickin' hate crime. It's just the frickin' truth. Common damn sense. Okay. Now, I have now got myself in a good position here for this to be. Utilised nicely. All right, she did very well there with that. And we've got all our little bits and pieces. And she's going to spend the day out here in amongst all these things, learning not to be scared of the big evil bag. So I'm going to move this back a little. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next with her. So I'm going to put the rope on. I'm going to ask her to walk towards the bag while it's up in the air. And she immediately knows what I'm going to do, and she's not happy about it. So we're going to just say, okay. But she's going to do it. She's going to walk towards. Nice and easy. And you can see there's no pulling happening here. She's just walking along. I'm just going to show some noise there. We're going to ask her to stay in that moment. I want a lick and a chew. Nice lick and chew. Good girl. Good girl. You don't want to escalate it, because if we escalate it, we're not going to really teach her anything other than how to be scared. Good girl. I want her to relax fully. Stop. Stop. Good girl. She dropped her head when I asked. That's lovely. Drop. Drop. Oh, and even a step. Great job. And then we're going to show this one here moving around as well. So she's got a couple of uncomfortable things happening. That's okay. We don't mind that. You can come closer to this side. Lovely. And we're going to ask her to just come a little closer to the bag, but not fully right next to it. There we go. There. She's about, well, when it's swinging inwards, about 3 feet away from the bag. 5 feet when it's in. I was bitten by 2 green ants yesterday. Now I'm being bitten again. This is not fun. We got the lick and chew there. And see there, she's ready to jump and run. But I'm saying, let's stand in that moment. And look at that. She's standing in that moment. Very good. Lovely work. Good girl. The longer she just stands there, because the wind is blowing it all. I'm not losing it. She can see that. It's doing it all by itself. It's no longer an extension of me, so she has nowhere to hide and no reason to hide. So we're going to just let her see that. I'm going to try and even see if we can possibly take a step this way. Just one. Good girl. Lovely. Maybe another. Good job. Now I'm just letting the wind decide what's going to happen right now. What I'm going to do now for her is I'm going to let it be her idea, not mine. We're going to take that off and let her just stand in that moment as long as she can. You see how long she stays for. Good girl. Excellent work. Good job. Doing very well. She's right near it. That's the longest we've stayed in that proximity ever. So that's a big improvement. Now what happens if I come up and I touch? We make sound. Oh, she says, I'll take a little step back. That's okay. We don't mind if you take a step back and have it readjust your thinking and what you're thinking is happening. That's not a bad thing at all. She's actually so relaxed right now, she's ready to go to sleep. Relaxing herself nicely. Oh, there's some kind of, something is bothering her on her feet. There we go, lick and chew, calm and quiet. All that stress for nothing. And the bag is blowing around and she's happy enough to stay there without any kind of pressure to stay there. This is how you create a confident horse. Sometimes they need a little bit of pushing, but the majority of the time, she nearly went to sleep. Sweetheart. And she's retreating a bit. That's okay. See what she does if I come to say hi. Coming over. Good. Oh, I'm not worried about you. You're all right. You're all right. But I'm going to start doing weird things around her, like making weird, crazy movements. Just walking around her while she's focusing on that bag. Something she doesn't generally want to do is let you behind her. She's got a complex about anything being behind her. You got a bit of gas? You have got a bit of gas because you're scared. There's a girl. Come on. So some other things that we were working on the other day, and we're going to see how well she handles all this right now, is just tossing the rope over and moving it backwards. And tossing the rope over. Good girl. And moving it backwards. What is it? Haven't had the rope on us for 2 days. Good job. And I can see tons of ants all over the ground here, running around, causing a bit of an issue. Now we're going to try the other thing that we've been working on. Something that she absolutely hates, and I blame her. Many horses hate these contraptions because they're used in the wrong way with the animal. If she is getting so good at understanding and learning, round first, good girl, round. Got a bit of an ant on. If you need to move, you can move. Yeah, get up to get out of the ants. Come on, Bubby. There's ants on her. You need to move yourself up. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, move out of there. Let's move where there's no ants. Want to come over this way? Come on. Come on, love. Come on. Come on, love. Come on, lovely. Oh, look how high this one's going. All the way around. Woo! Woo! Good job. That's all a bit much sometimes. So you can do too much sometimes if you're not careful, but you do have to introduce more and more. If you don't, you'll never get past that fear threshold. Good girl. Come on. And what once terrified is now not frightening anymore. Good job. Go through for me. Walk through. Walk through. Good girl. You're all right. You just touch the bum then. You go back on the bum. The bum's a bit scary, but that's okay. I'm going to just keep moving until she stands still. Once she stands still and relaxes. Good girl. And back we go. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring her over this side. I'm going to ask her to walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Good girl. Just walk. Walk on. Good girl. Oh, that was good. You went right next to the bag. How close did you go? Come on. Come on. Come on, love. Come on. So I want her to follow me. So how do I get her to do that? We do a few things first. We get her to first establish who she's listening to, then ask her to walk on. Come on. With her, so she's driven from behind. What I'm trying to teach her is how to be driven from forwards, not from behind. And we're in a bit of a spot here where there's a lot of things going on. Good girl. And we've got a mimicking bird pretending to be a cockatoo standing right near us. So I'm going to bring her on this side. Or just a little bit further away from the basket. Well, we've got a little bit more room, so I'm going to ask her to come over here. Come on, love. Yep. Papa, back you go. Walk on, lovely. Come on. So she knows how to lunge, but I'm teaching her how to follow the line rather than run away from. So she gives her a bit more confidence. But she doesn't want to lunge today for some reason. If I crack it, she'll go. Hup. There we go. So that's where we teach her what means what, which force means what. We want her to wall. Good girl. And round the other way. Going to get her to move her feet. Want her to come over this side. Up. Go across there. Papa, go home. And whoa. Good girl. Whoa. So now she's moved her feet. Here she is. She's done her feet movements. So now we want to relax her back to where this doesn't mean move again. So I want her to understand what my movement means. My movement means stand still and take that nicely. Good girl. Nice and calm. I want her to stand. If she keeps moving, then we'll keep walking. And whoa. Other direction. Good girl. And whoa. Good job. Come on. I want her to move this way. Hello. Oh. Yeah, she gets spooky from the bag. Bag just made a sound. I want her to just go around a couple of times. Get her thinking about what I'm asking. She's still getting used to my directions. Hold it. Come on. Good girl. So she's just hiding over here behind these little scarves. What I want her to do is follow me over here. So I'm going to come up, establish myself as the leader. Job. And ask her to come here. There we have it. So she's now back where I'd like her to be. And we're going to start again with our introduction again to the stick. There was an ant on her butt. The more she's comfortable with this, the better. Good girl. Getting comfortable. Whenever I go on this side, this is when she's going to take off. We don't want her taking off, we just want her to stand. Right there. Good girl. There we go. Back. Back. I'm going to ask her to move back. Just pop it. Just pop back a bit. Want her to stay right there. Don't want anything else to happen. Stand right there. We'll let her think about that for a moment. We are moving quite quickly. There we go. We've got our acknowledgement, our lick and chew. That's really good. Going to ask for a drop. 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 Good girl. Drop. Good girl. And again, that's just seeing if she's listening. There's a lot going on behind us. There's 3 horses in the paddock behind us that she's trying to get their attention as well most of the time during the day. Good girl, lovely dropping. Wonderful. She picks things up so quickly. She's a very smart girl. Nothing silly about her. Going to go back to, let's see if we can handle, and remember to stand in the moment with this. Good girl. Good girl. I clicked, but she didn't take off. She's just saying, well, you clicked. You want something. What do you want? Okay. Now, there's a difference between teaching a horse how to have confidence and teaching a horse how to be disrespectful. She's respectful. She stays back out of my range, and she doesn't crowd me. If she was coming right in, I'd be moving her back out. She's not, so we're not having to worry about that. What we're going to do is practice our draping and removing, letting her smell it again, getting much better at this. Good girl. And I want her to go back out, just to go back, back, back. There we go. Good girl. Back. Back one more, because we took 2 steps. We go back one. Good girl. I'm just going to keep that distance like I've asked her to do. I've got to remember not to click. Clicking is not helping. She gets reassurance thinking she's coming forward, but it's not a good thing. What we want her to do is come forward when she's asked to, but the rest of the time we want her to stay in that moment and not leave and not go on take off. Good girl. That was very nice. Now we're going to go up and over, further back around the back. Going to go back, back. Oh, we've got a rug over here that is blowing around as well, see? So this is making a lot of ruckus too. She's got 3 things happening at once, and that's really, really good. Very good. Let's see how she goes there. Back. Back, good girl. Now we're going to try the end she doesn't like. That will end. All the way. Oh, good job. And then up here. You have a sniff of it. All the way. Good job. I want you to stand. There you go. Good girl. Just remembering what's over here, because you've got your plastic bag there. Back. Back. Good girl. And she's not rushing back either. She's taking her time, which is very nice. So I've got to remember though, not only do I have all these things moving around the plastic bag, I've got the horses over there, and I've also got the rug over here. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 factors right now that could be setting her off. She's actually handling this beautifully. There's also a goat that she's just realised is there over the back, David Bowie, and she's acting very calm because she's sucked it up and she's realised it's not so bad. So now we're going to have a bit of massagey time just to give her that relaxation that she deserves. And we're going to keep her head back there. I don't mind her looking, but what we don't want is her having her face on my elbow all the time. We want her to have a quick sniff and then back to it. She doesn't need to know constantly what I'm doing. She won't know that if someone's on her back. She's not going to know what they're doing up there. She'll feel them, but she won't know exactly what's going on. The more we can get her confident enough to keep herself in the area she needs to be in. I've got to give her some worming paste in the next few days when it arrives, and we'll see how that goes. I think she's going to be okay to worm. I don't know why. I've got a good feeling about that. I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue, but we will see. And that's based simply because I've been doing this with her mouth and just getting her to be okay with that. There we go. Licking and chewing in the mouth there. And I've been doing it either side, so we can always work with that. Good, good girl. Oh, she says, oh, I'm tasting something here. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to do that. I want her to stay. Good girl. I want her to stay while I'm doing this. I'm going to swing my arms around. No, no, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I'm going to block her up. I'm going to block her. She thinks that means go. It doesn't mean go at all. Come on. Good job. All right. Good girl. Just turn. Back up a little. Back. 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 Good girl. Lovely. That's a drop. Easy drop. Drop. Good girl. Drop. Good girl. Good. Good job. Here we go again. I'm going to do one arm first away from her, then the one closest to her. Good girl. I want her to stay in that. Now that gets confusing. I'm going two different directions with two arms. One's going forward and the other one's going backwards. That's something that's unnatural to see for her. It's like looking at a windmill going around. She doesn't like it. And I'm going to come up beside her and do it. Good girl. Look at that discomfort she has there. She says, what the hell are you going to do to me? What are you doing? What are you going to do to me? I want her to see both eyes. There we go. Good girl. Staying in that moment. Good job. And she's doing very well. What I don't want her to think is that me doing this is going to hurt her. So I just want her to relax herself. Because if I'm going to be around her and moving around like this is important. She doesn't have to stay there. She's being very good and staying nicely. Great job. Good girl. I'll back off for a second and I'll let her have a think. Now I'm going to do my leg. And she's not really worried about that there. So I'm going to go this side there. 1, 2. And I'm very wary because you don't know what's happened around her. She may take a leg coming up as some kid's going to climb on me. I've got to bite it. So I'm keeping my hand out as well. And I'm doing 2 motions at once now. So she's getting used to my body language. That what I'm spinning around and doing means nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's fine. I want her to stay right there. Come up here. Good girl. Good job. Here comes the wind again, so the plastic bag's rustling everywhere. That. Papa? Papa, go home. It's going to tell the pup to move. Good job. She says, I know what you're meaning. Now we're going to lift. We're going to lift it. Good job. We just lifted it up, but we need to lift it a little bit nicer. Oh, that was a big crack. What was that about? Big crack in that foot. Sounds like she's a little arthritic, to be honest. Try this one. We know this one comes up easy. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. Okay, I know. Until we get to the point where we're comfy. Good job. There we go. That was the best one we've done on that side. That was good. She's going to walk off. That's okay. She can go for a wander. back in a minute. Doing a nice little lap. This is the good thing about horses. Everything changes every day. There's something different going down every single day. It's not always the same. No matter what type of work you're doing, it's going to change. The weather changes things. The dynamics in the paddock change things. Who's in charge changes things. Smell? It's your poop. And we got. We haven't played with this one for a few days, so let's have a look at how she reacts to the shovel coming up. Perfectly fine, not an issue. Now, when we first began with the shovel, for those who were watching us do the shovel work, when we first started with the shovel work, she was absolutely petrified. She couldn't take the shovel near her at all. Now, if you stand and watch what she's like, you can go right up on the side there, lean it on her. Yeah. She's giving me a look there. I think she's got a bit of soreness in that left front shoulder there, because the reaction she's given me then compared to the reaction now, different. No worries. It is what it is. So we can desensitise her. Let me see the comments for a second. Hey Beard, good morning. You made it. Hi Ariana. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The barking made you jump. She's actually getting really good with the things that we've been working on and practicing, like the shovel. The shovel she is doing fantastic with. I can literally bang that about around her. Round in the circle. She won't run from the shovel anymore. It can go up in the air. It can go down on the ground. We can come up to her. Good girl. And she will follow the shovel and come up. Good girl. Excellent job. That went right next to her. Look at that. It goes to show the desensitisation process works if you do it the right way. It can take time, but it works. And patience is definitely the key. You must be patient. If you are not patient, you'll lose her straight away. She might do things if she's forced to, but she won't ever do them willingly. And if a horse isn't willing, it's going to be tense and it's going to be ready to flight. So I'm very happy with how she's taking the shovel and with her ability to let the shovel just walk up like that. That was a no-go a week ago. A week ago, if you tried that, she'd be whoosh, off out of here like nothing. So the fact that we're now at a stage where she's going to ask her to follow me, she's a bit reluctant to come forward. Anyway, a bit reluctant because that bag's flowing around. We're now at a place where we can do these things, and if we were in the paddock with her and we were using a shovel and we'd accidentally dropped it, she's not necessarily going to freak out and kick us, thinking something's coming to attack her or bite her. Now, one thing we've got to start doing with the shovel is throwing it further back, like that. Now, it's a little bit nervy when it's coming at the back. We've done it where it's in front of her. We now got to do it where it's going to react behind her. There we go. But see, she's moving out the way, but she's not freaking out and running away. So she's doing very well. I'm very impressed with this girl. The other thing that we couldn't do the other day with the shovel, because she wasn't understanding our intention of what we were going to do with it. We weren't able to carry it near her while it's in the air. You can see her ears here. She's flattening those ears a little bit. She's a bit upset about things right now. So she's getting a little bit toey. Look at that. Straight away the lick and choose. The instant, I do not worry because I know you're okay about things. I'm okay with this. I don't need a lead rope there to hold me so that I'm okay. So she's becoming confident in her own self. One thing I did say initially is when this horse becomes confident, she may change her behaviours quite a bit. It may become that she is a bit more bossy, she's a bit higher up, she feels like she's stronger, and she may try some testing behaviours and attitudes. I have encountered a couple of times where she has done that, where she's gotten a little bossy and she's tried to nip. And we've just corrected by distracting, turning into a circle and keeping that space between us, and me just teaching her that that arm's length is where she stays and she does not come in any closer. If she tries to, she'll be moved back. So now she's got to have me here and the shovel between me and her. Let's see if we'll get her to walk over the shovel. See if we can get her to do that without using a lead. Oh, it's up in the air a little. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to ask her to hook, hook, hook. Yeah, good job. Come on. She says, I'm going to cheat. Go around it. Good girl. Come on. Hook him. Hook on, Chook. And we do have the plastic bag slowly sliding. Put a little pressure. We've got a heap of birds flying right above us. We've got two magpies chasing each other. Going crazy. So let's ask her. Good job. Good job. Okay, turn around. Let's go back over. Now she understands what I'm asking. So she'll do it. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Come on. All by yourself. Come on. You can do it. You expect me to do it, but you can do it. All on your own some lonesome. Come on. Come on. Come on. Birds going crazy everywhere. They're all fighting. It's like spring. Oh, the Finch's babies are in distress. She can hear it. Come on. Thinking about what we're doing. Come on. Lifting your feet up. Oh, she's going to be lazy and stay right in the middle of the shovel. That's okay. The shovel can stand right there. It's actually good for her to stay like that for a moment. And remember, I've done predominantly most of the work today has been without using the lead rope. So this is very good for not having that lead rope direction happening, for her to just decide on her own. You can see how she keeps lifting these legs. Now, I really am aware that there are ants around, so she needs to move. She needs to use her common sense and move her leg. There we go. There we go. Good job. Here she comes. And I'm going to swing my arms again, right there. Oh, yeah. And stay. And now what I want her to do now, is I want her to stay while I go in a circular motion around her. So we'll see how we go. Give me a second. I got bitten twice by ants yesterday, so I'm aware. Good girl. I'm not ready to go behind her without expecting to be kicked at this. But she's a lot better at being touched. And the more that we do these things, the better she gets at it. Stuck up there. Good job, good girl. Gonna move some things around. So we've got a bit more space there. Now we're going to come in. We're going to go at this leg. We're going to see if she'll give it to us today. Good girl. And again, not just giving it to us, but also allowing us to hold it, because that's what the farrier's going to need. And she's giving me a face there. She says, I don't know if I like that. Come on. Come on. Let's get away from that big hole of stuff. Come on, away from the ants. Down here. Come on, love. Now I'm going to put the ropes back. We're going to work this rope. Again. Says, are you really? And notice I'm not being so carefree. I'm being carefree. I'm not being so worried about making this happen in front of her. We did a lot of work on this the other day. That's good. I want her to stand. Papa, sit. When she was. She can keep going around all she likes. When she settles, stand. Good girl. There we go. Right next to the ant hole. You don't want to be there. Good girl. So what I want her to do, she did really well on this side. Did really well. That landed up on there, causing all sorts of fuss to happen. That was interesting, and you did really well with that. You didn't run away. Bad's going crazy over there, so she may take to flight at the moment. In which case I've got to keep her on that lead. Can't have her running off like that. And I'm also getting ants on me, so I'm understanding what she's got the problem with. Let's move further back here to where she's got a bit more space to move if she needs to run. And I'm also going to do, back up, back, can't be in my face, back, good girl. She's getting a little bit too much in my face then, because she's scared. I'm going to just do some spinning rope, either direction. Whoa. I want you to stand. Stand. You stand. Good girl. And I'm just doing some spinning around with the rope on the ground, cracking the rope up the top. It's nice and relaxed there. Good girl, just settle down. Just relax, good girl. I'm going to whack myself. I can hear some kind of weird fly coming along. Good girl. Stay there. I know you. Good girl. And you're licking too. 3 pieces of rope going around in circles. Forwards, backwards, side to side. I can hear a bee or something. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a weird, some kind of bee. Huh. Waspy bee thing. Oh, it's a bee. It's going crazy. It might sting us. Okay, I'm going to let her go now, because we're getting attacked by a couple of bees. Okay, we've got ants and bees bothering us, so she can go and do her thing. But that's a good little workout anyways. We've had 2 days off, so here she goes having a look at everything. She this. Oh, what is this stuff? Hold on. There she is. Yeah, she does. She likes the work. She likes doing stuff. She likes learning things. But you can see here she's put a bit of a face because she doesn't have her gear on, and you can see this cranky face there. So she's warning me there, and this is where you've got to watch out. This is where I think what's happened is they've had to be. Oh, hang on, I'm getting attacked by a bee. I think what's happened with her is she's lost her shit with the kid, probably, at some point. And now, because she's more confident with me, she thinks she can just go stupid on me. But what she doesn't realise is that I know what she's doing. I can read her like a book. So when she starts that stuff, I just move her on and keep her going in a direction where she's going to stop that silliness. Let her have some thinking to herself and give her some space. What I'm going to do, and she's going to probably pull a face at me while I'm doing it, most likely. I'm going to spread these back out so she's got more things to think about when the wind blows. You've done your work today, you're already done. You're all good. And look, she is an older horse. She's not young. So she's going to have her own opinions about things and whether or not she wants to comply. There is a bit of an attitude there that is coming out. I'm not too concerned about it. She is a mare. Mares have attitudes all the time. If she begins to get aggressive, then I would be a bit concerned. But she's not shown any actual aggression as in, I'm going to hurt you. She just sometimes gets a bit displeased and throws a bit of a tantrum. And that's perfectly normal, perfectly fine. She's very expressive with her way of being, and I'm happy with that. I don't think there's a problem with her being that way. She's a very honest horse, actually. She's far more honest than most of the horses I've worked with. So when I say honest, what I mean is, see how when I'm approaching her here, the ear is giving me, her body language there is saying, are you coming to bother me again? I'm warning because there's ants there. But if I walk around and come around the side, you can see straight away, she's going to start thinking, well, what do you want? You're wanting me to do something. She might even be nice and let me go behind. She might let me. Good girl. Well, no, she's going to come up. So I don't want her to face me and come to me. I want her to stay relaxed in her natural state. We're not working right now. I'm just wandering around and having a look at her. So I want her to understand the difference between when she has to do something or she's asked to do something. She doesn't have to do anything. But when she's asked to work and when she's allowed to have her own space, I want her to show me what she's like when I'm invading her time for her enjoyment or her rest or whatever it is that she wants to do. She has shown, the 2 times that she's shown me a little bit of a side that I didn't appreciate very much was when there was food involved. And that's understandable. She's on the bottom of the pecking order. So when she gets her food, she expects that something's going to snatch it from her. So she's defending her food. That's very ordinary. She doesn't get a lot of feed because she doesn't need a lot of feed. She was out in the paddock for 2 days. So she's this morning had literally a small handful of hay. And that was it. And that was just more so just because the others were having some. And she was standing there with nothing to do. So I thought I'll give her just a little handful, just so she's got something that's enjoyable in here, a bit more energy to work with. And we went really well with that. So that's a good thing. Now let's see what she does. She's nice and relaxing now. She's got her lip is quivering a little bit. She's just relaxing there. Her eyes going soft. She's ready to sleep. She's got her ears back listening for the dog because the dog's directly behind her. One forward, one back. And she's doing really nicely there, just relaxing herself. Oh, the puppy was going for a swim. She certainly woke her up. She's very tired right now. She's probably been up high alert all night. Nice lick and chew. I was actually watching somebody today had uploaded a video of a young lady who was mucking out a stall. I think it was over in England or somewhere. And the horse was becoming very agitated, like extremely agitated. Like you could clearly see this horse was going to get to a point where it really had had enough of this girl. And she was basically teasing the horse and annoying the crap out of it. And you've got to know the line difference between annoying the crap out of something for the sake of annoying the crap out of it, or teaching it to be comfortable with you in its space. And there's a way to do those things. And that young lady's probably going to get herself bitten or kicked pretty quickly. She doesn't seem to understand or read the body language. And you can see I'm just moving around her, and she's not too uncomfortable with me. She's just watching me, but she's not worried about me. Female horses are no different from human females. Well, pretty much the same, yeah. Very similar. We just have different ways of expressing. Although, I have heard from some men of women who do bite and kick. So sometimes it's pretty crazy what females will do. Men get a bad rap for being domineering and brutal towards women, but some of these women are insane. And I don't kind of... Ooh, look at that cloud seeding crap they're doing again. There's a big cross there. They're going across there, across here. So they're going to try and create some weather. We just had natural rain, which has spruced everything up. You can see the greenery now. And now they're going to give us poisoned rain, so it'll kill everything back down again. Wonderful. This is what they do. We had normal clouds and normal rain system for 2 days. There's no need for them to be cloud seeding. Absolutely none. They're really playing God with the weather. I don't like it. And I think it affects the animals too. I think it's making them all go crazy too. A female human has yet to kick you in the face. Yeah, well, that's good. Thank goodness for that. My ex-husband got kicked in the face by a female woman when he was crowd surfing in the mosh pit at a Nine Inch Nails concert. He copped her foot right in his face. I was smart and didn't go in the mosh pit. I stayed clear and was sitting right up the very top, as high as I could possibly go in the Enmore Theatre, with no one near me. I was clever. So I'm going to go up, and it could be that she doesn't like the camera because the camera's on a stand, and that might be what it is. I'm going to say goodbye to her. Good girl. You're a bit like me. You're falling asleep while you're standing up. And she's got nice face, nice ears. Look at that eye, nice and calm. Good girl. Yeah, she's in a nice mood. Okay, and we're going to leave it at that. She can enjoy herself now and have a bit of time to acquaint herself with the plastic bag. She's not happy at being removed from Henry. Henry's starting to take to her. He doesn't really like her, but he doesn't like it when she goes. So he's kind of torn between whether or not he wants her to stay or go. That was really good. I was going to do some other things with her today, but I think today I'm just going to introduce myself with that. And later this afternoon, if the weather's not too hot, I may come back out and do a little bit more work around touching the feet, because I really need that farrier to come out and have a go on her feet. Very important that we get them tended to. So I need him to have a thorough look and see whether or not there's any issues, number one. I don't think there are. Her feet seem pretty good, actually. But I haven't been able to inspect them properly yet. So I will work on that in the next few days. I'm estimating I've probably got about 3 weeks of time before those hooves start to become a bit of a problem if they don't chip away. Now we've had a bit of water, they may chip away, and that might be okay. My girls haven't been done for a few weeks, and they won't need to be done. They haven't been done since, I think, the end of January, so February, March, 8 weeks. And they probably, in the next 2 weeks, probably need doing. So I'll get her working on her, and hopefully, I don't think she's going to be accepting the farrier immediately, but if we can at least have a quick look at her hoof and see what's going on. I just got bit by an ant. I just got bitten. Another green ant. Oh my God. I had 2 yesterday. Oh my God. That hurts. Oh, they hurt. Honestly, the green ant is worse than the bee. I'd rather be stung by a bee. Oh, Jesus. Oh well, I should have worn my proper boots. Lazy. So we'll get her to a point where she's going to be at least doable by me, even if it's only me that can do her feet for the time being. At least if someone can do something with rasping. I'm going to try and organise a horse crush, which is just like it's just like putting them in a, it's like putting them in a safety box. So when you've got to work with the vet or something like that, I need one anyway for my horses when the vet comes out, so that they can sort of be worked on without the vet having to have drama happening while they're doing a sedation and things like that. If they need sedating, they can be done so safely. My horses don't need needles very often. Once they have their vaccinations, of course, but they don't generally have a lot of things poked and prodded with a lot of things, so they're not used to it. Some horses, like race horses and stuff, they get blood tests continuously. They're used to having needles and they're fine with it. Mine are not. They don't like it. They don't even like their 3 monthly worming paste. They'll take it, but they can, well, Ellie is the one who puts on a bit of a problem. Zara takes hers easily. Toki takes his easily. Henry's pretty easy, but Ellie is a bit difficult. Dangerous but rewarding job. Yeah, it is dangerous working with them, but you're right, it is rewarding. And I mean, this horse probably is never going to be completely calm. She has anxiety in her nature. She's going to always have some kind of fear, as opposed to, say, someone like Miss Ellie over here, who's the opposite. She has no fear most of the time. The only thing she's afraid of is getting stung on the bum by a wasp. Anything else she's not really worried by. You can do pretty much anything with this girl, and she's fine with it. Oh, there's your bottle of water. What we're going to have? Oh, we don't see that very often, do we? She's going a really black colour right now, so her bottom coat's black. Oh, hello, baby. But she's one that's very confident, so when I was working with her and breaking her in, and she wasn't confident when I got her here. She was terrible, frightened of everything actually, because she'd never been handled. So, but her nature is quieter. She doesn't have a nervous nature. She was only nervous due to the situation. This horse over here is nervous not because of the situation. She's internally nervous. She doesn't have the ability to soothe herself. She's very similar to me. The anxiety just overpowers and doesn't let her be how she needs to be. Whereas the other 2 horses over the back here are also very confident. Zara's flighty because she's got Arabian in her, but she's not a nervous horse in general. she'll get nervy around new things, but she's not nervous in general. So, but this big old girl is definitely not nervous. So they're all. Ellie actually, I've sat on her a few times this week. I'm getting on her every day, pretty much bareback. So she's been pretty okay with all that. She's not worried. She's not sore or anything. When the chiropractor came out last time, she demanded a head massage from him. She was like, wouldn't leave him alone until he massaged her head, which was funny. Oh, you're making a very loud sound. What the heck are you? You're like a willy wagtail crossed with a goddamn weird bird. You're a strange bird. I've not seen one like that. He's making a strange sound. It's not a willy wagtail though. He's like a crossbreed. What is he going on about? He's making weird sounds. That's the weirdest sound I've ever heard. I've never seen a bird like that before. Been here 10 years, I've never seen one. It's like a willy wagtail has mated with a butcher bird. How strange. He's doing such weird movements. Look at him. I don't know who he's talking to. There's no one around. I think he's lonely. Hello, darling. Go and see Mr. Tocky. He sounds like a gurgling pipe. He's like... You know the noise your fridge makes in the middle of the night? He sounds like that. So weird. It's a government drone. It might be, you know. It might very well be. All right, Mr. Tocky. Mr. Pocket. How are we doing? Look at your hair. Oh, good Lord, love a duck. Oh, good Lord, love a duck. He says, I don't care, I don't think that. You going to get me, Holly? That's the only advice he has, is he's a bit of a nipper. He likes to nip people. I can't wait for my grandson to come out. We're going to break him in. I have the confidence now that he's going to be fine doing it. His ability to be with the John Deere ride-on mower has given me a lot of confidence with his behaviours. He understands how to stay in a moment of panic, which is a good thing, and not to run. This bird is insane. Could it be a fake bird? It looks like a fake bird. It doesn't look real. It's just going round and round in circles. I've never seen anything like it. I need to get on to David Attenborough. It flies weirdly too. It's like a, you know, that makes me think of, you know how you have those clockwork birds? It's like it's a clockwork bird. It's moving like a clockwork bird. I think it's like a rare species. I'm going to try and zoom right into it. It's like a hummingbird, but is it a hummingbird? It's not. It's flying like a hummingbird. Look at that. It's able to stay in one spot. There's another one. Hang on. No, there is more. Is it a willy wagtail that's just... Look at him. He's a hoverbird. He's doing movements like a kite. It's like a willy wagtail, but he's got a longer tail. Listen to him. There, he's trying to attract... There's one over here on the fence line. You probably can't see it, but there she is. There she is, right, that little white dot right there in the middle of the screen. There's the female. Oh, she's gone. Here she comes. Oh, she's just coming. Look. There's two of them now. He's doing a mating dance. That's what it is. Well, I have never seen them do one in this way. It's fascinating. My good Lord. I need a zoom lens so I can get this all. That's definitely a willy wagtail girl. Might be a young one, and he's just different. He's completely, okay, so now he's on the fence crying. I don't know what's going on. The way he's moving, he's got to be a crossbreed. Can they be interspecies? I think they can. I've never seen a willy wagtail hover like this. He's a hover bird, look. I'm sure he probably is just some native species that I've never heard about, but the way he moves is completely insanely bizarre. I've never seen a bird move this way. He seems to be... Maybe he's like retarded or something and he doesn't quite know what he's doing. He might have like some kind of chromosomal disorder or something. I don't know. I believe animals can survive and have retardation. I have seen retarded sheep that didn't act like the rest of them. I've seen mice that have been retarded that just don't act like the rest of them, or they're sick and they come up to you and they just hang with you. It's weird. They can have retardation just like humans can. So he might just be one that doesn't quite know what he's doing. He's just bizarre. Off he goes. He's got way too... It's like he's a bigger version. It's just... I've never heard this sound. I mean... Oh... I just don't know. He's half a willy wagtail and half of something else. I don't know what. I need to find out. It's really fascinating me. It doesn't look right. Hey, it's not. It's hovering like it's a willy wagtail that bred with a kite. Kites hover. It's got like a hummingbird hover. It's going round in circles and it's not actually doing it. It's just going round and round. It's repeating the pattern. I wished I could catch it. Well, not catch it, but I wished it would come closer so I could see what the heck it's going on about. I'm wondering if it's diseased or something. It looks healthy from far away. Just bizarre. He's very strange. One side of him, he reminds me of an orca. One side of him looks like a willy wagtail and the other side doesn't. It's like he's got two sides. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. Hypnotise! What did you do? Somebody just did something. Where'd he go? He's gone. He can't be far. There he is. He's right here. Just bizarre. Oh, I really like him. I like him. He's very capable of flying normally. Up he goes, up to the big gum tree. He's just a different breed. Someone probably knows what he is. I just don't. So he's baffling me. Look at that cloud seeding sky. Oh my God, it's terrible. Look at it. That big grid. It's very... You're not very good at doing straight lines. We want to play tic-tac-toe with the goddamn pilot. He's pretty drunk or something. He'd be done for being drunk if he was on the road. Look how he's driving. He's going sideways. Oh, there's his... Oh, no, that's a better cross over there. That side's better. Oh, can you see that cross? I can't tell if you can see it or not. I can't see anything. That means I'm going to get sick. Whenever they spray that shit, I get sick. I'll start getting hay fever really bad. I'll start coughing and I'll start feeling sick. Happens every time. Hey, Chocolate boy. So I've been trying to find a nicer name. I didn't like the name Freckles. I know that the little girl named her Freckles, but I don't like it. I like the name Cheyenne, but I don't think she's feminine enough for Cheyenne. I think she's very, I don't know. She's kind of, I'll find one. See, it's got to have a meaning. It's like Toki. Tokala is from the Sioux Nation and is the Lakota tribe, and it means red fox. And he's red and he's cunning, so it was a very suitable name for him. So I want to find her one. I want to find like a Native American name because she's Appaloosa. I'd like it to be a Native American name, and I'd like it to mean, you know, the brave one or something like that. A name that indicates she's going to get braver. She is brave, actually. Tim Tam. Kookaburramundi. Asha. It's got to have a meaning. I'm going to go through, even if I end up with an ancient Greek name or a Roman name, it's okay. It's just got to have a meaning. I don't hand the names out without meaning now. When I was younger, I used to name them whatever. Now I look for a meaning in all of the names. What did Rachel call Ellie? Elysian something something. Oh, she's named her this triple name. I can't even know what it is. We'll just call her Ellie for short, but she's named with 3 different names. Hey, Pony Girl. At the moment, she's Pony Girl. When I was doing a little buckskin rescue that I was breaking him into cart and I broke him into saddle, and a house broke him. He could come in the house and behave himself and watch TV and stuff. He could go in the music studio and you could play drums and guitar while he was standing there, and he didn't flinch an inch. He was fantastic. I called him Pony Boy for the longest time until I had him ready to go. He was with me for about 6 months all up, and he ended up going to a lady with 2 little girls, and they absolutely loved him. He was fantastic. They unfortunately didn't put him in cart though. They may do it when the kids are a bit older, and well, they'd be older now. They may put him into cart, but he was cart trained. He was very good in cart. He was actually better in cart than he was with the kids on his back. He just smart boy. I literally broke him into cart in like 3 days. He was out on the roads, and I knew he was okay, and he was very good. Same as Tuppy. When I broke Tuppy in, Tuppy was instant. He just knew what to do. Toki's a bit more challenging because Toki's a thinker. Tuppy was a bit more of a follower, a quieter boy, so he was more willing to just do what you tell him. I will try her in cart. All your unicorns have names have a meaning. Yeah, except Bannister. Yeah, it's the first name that came to my mind and felt beyond correct, like the name had always been trying to find me. Yeah, sometimes names are like that. I'll tell you a funny story. When I had my twins, I got to name the girl and the dad named the boy. And the boy's name is Sachin, after a cricketer, Sachin Tendulkar, the Indian cricket captain, who was at the time very world famous. And Dad was a big fan of cricket. So was I, actually. So I had to name the girl. Well, I couldn't think of a darn name. So when I was in hospital for weeks on end. When I was sitting there and I was saying to the ladies in my room, you know, what the hell am I going to call this baby? Well, we've already got 2 girls. Got very plain, normal names, Jessie and Rachel. Jessica and Rachel. What should I call this one? Anyway, it was March. They were born on the 3rd of March. And this was, I think, 2 days before they were born. And one of the ladies said to me, why don't you call her Bonnie? Easter's coming up. And she was due around actual Easter. Well, actually not Easter. She was due like 3 months later. But they thought she would come around the Easter mark. They knew we'd have them early, but they actually ended up coming almost 11 weeks early. So, so she got the name Bonnie simply because the lady said to me, what about Bonnie? Bonnie's a good name, and when Easter comes up, Bonnie's a good name for Easter because Easter bonnets. So Bonnie means, and then I just went, okay. And I called her Bonnie because, and it's absolutely nothing to do with Easter bonnets, but I do like the name Bonnie. Bonnie's a nice name. Very old-fashioned name. It suits her well. She's an old-fashioned soul. My accent takes you back to the 90s watching Around the Twist. Yeah, I like Around the Twist. Around the Twist is good. Around the Twist is fun. How does the song go again? Oh my God, I can't remember it. Can't remember what Round the Twist is. Can't remember the theme song. I know the Skippy theme song. Skippy, 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 the bush kangaroo. I know the Mr. Squiggle theme song. Mr. Squiggle is lots of fun for everyone. Mr. Squiggle, the man from the moon. You can see, dun, 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 me, Mr. Squiggle. I can't remember it. I remember Stupid Ass Romper Room, and that woman never ever said my name. I never ever once heard her saying my name. It freaked me out because they used to say my brother's name and my sister's name, and everyone in the kids' home got their name called out, except me. Years later, I did hear from other people with my name that she did actually say my name. I just must have missed the episode. But what was the Romper Room songs? There was a couple of songs in Romper Room. Oh, yeah. Bend and stretch, reach for the stars. Here comes Jupiter, there goes Mars. Oh, my God, that was funny. It was a funny time. Led me to the word Tiffany. Hang on, I'm about to die. My thing's going to die. Oh, yeah. Have you ever felt like this? When strange things happen, are you going around the twist? Yeah, that was a great show. Oh, my God, the dad on it was hilarious. He used to be in Play School, you know, years ago with Benita. He was in Play School for a while. And then they put Jay Laguire in Play School. I don't know if anyone remembers that, the footballer. He got on Play School for a while. That was a spin out. This big giant footballing dude, big islander, being all soft and squishy. It was really cool. It was good for kids actually. It was really good because it showed a side of that real beefy, blocky men can actually be gentle, which was nice. And I can see you, and out you get. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Are there any more chickens that you've got holed up in here? Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Do not tell me. Sitting. Yeah, where's your other, where's your boy? Where's your boy? Oh, you lost him. Where is he? You want a hand? Want a hand? No? Want a hand to find him? I think I know where he might be. Let me have a quick look. Have you ever... I've got to get the battery pack. Hold on. And then I've got to go and find the rooster. Find out where he's at. Ah! Chapo. Settle down. Settle down, mate. I think I've retained some of my Mount Druitt accent when I stayed there for a bit. That was pretty crazy. Hang on, give me a second. I'm just going to grab my battery pack. Let's go. Doing that, you're going to make me stack it, and I'm not going to be able to. I've lost my babies. So the baby chickens are somewhere. I don't know where they've gone. Need to find them before they get eaten by the hawk or anything else that's hanging around. Let me put this. Let me get this on. You wish you had a ranch. I don't have a ranch. I've got a little hobby farm. I wished I had a ranch myself, like a big cattle ranch. If I could get reincarnated and come back as anything, I'd like to come back live on a big old cattle ranch, and be able to do it all from very young, do everything, and be just right in it. I've lost my chicken. There's one of them. Hang on. Who are you? Are you a baby? Well, hang on. Who's that? That's not a baby. You're the baby. Well, where's the rest of the babies? Where are your bubbies? Oh my God, we've lost the babies. Hang on. Charlie! She's scared because she doesn't know where the rest of them are. They've left her behind. Oh, he's hypnotised. Where's the babies? Okay, I'm hearing the other one that's making a weird sound. Okay. Where are the others? Charlie! Charlie! They're probably up in the shed hiding, no doubt. What time is it now? 9:34. And any nice outdoor space. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's nice to have outdoor room to move. Come on, sweet girl. Don't know who you are, but you're following me everywhere. Look at her. She must be one of the young ones. I can't remember what they look like because they're getting big now. She's following me around. So I would say most like, oh, there's some of them. Hey boys, come on. There they are. We found them. Come on, love. Come on, love. There they are. Come on. They're the best chickens in the world. My ex-husband was saying to me the other day, he couldn't believe how friendly and lovely they all are, the young ones. He said, oh my God, if everyone had chickens like that, everyone would be addicted to chickens, and they would be. My chickens are lovely. Charlie Pocket! Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. I found everybody. You coming? Come on. Actually, that's not her. I've got an extra chicken. What the heck? Hang on. What? Do I have an Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I forgot to put a hat on. Alright, I've lost that chicken. Where are the rest of them gone? They're probably up here. Let's have a look. So I fixed up I moved their things around in the goat house yesterday. It took 4 hours. Oh my God, I'm sore from doing it. I was lifting stuff I shouldn't be lifting. Hello, are you having a salt lick? I knew someone would take it. I bet you do. Have you got it? Oh, you are having the salt lick, you funny boy. It was meant to stay in the basket so it doesn't get ruined, but you've pulled it out of the bucket. That's okay. You okay? Huh? Hey, you all right, David? David Bowie, what's the matter? You're not feeling the best. He's a bit funny today. I don't know what's going on with him. A bit sooky. It is one of my chickens, I think, but I can't remember. This is where I hate my brain. It's scary when this happens because... David, are you having a nice day, buddy? Billy Joel. Come on, Bill. Let's see if Billy will come over. Here he is. Billy. 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 Oh. What's that? Oh, so yes. Oh, the good boy. Come on. Come on. Oh, yes, please. Oh, the good boy. Oh, such a good boy. It's funny. Where'd those baby chickens go, though? I do need to find them. Only because we've had an eagle hanging around the last few days. Two actually. 2 eagles. Remember when he came here, he was petrified of me. Now he couldn't care less what I'm doing. I can give him snuggles, cuddles, rubs, all of it. You're a happy boy. You're a happy boy. Chewing out time. And you couldn't touch his tail or anything before. Now you can do anything with him. He's really good. You really just needed time. I think little children, people buy these as pets for little children and the children don't understand or aren't educated enough to be able to work around them because goats are, if you know how to work with them, they'll be very calm and they won't attack you. And you can play with them and stuff and you can enjoy them without them going berserk. They know when they can play and when they can't play. And he's such a cruisy boy now. He was such a scaredy cat, weren't you? So I'm a cruisy boy. I'm a lad of many talents. I'm a good boy. Listen to my mum. Yes, you do. You're human, mum. Hey? You'll let me pick his feet up. Not an issue. Front and back. Oh, lift your front. Lift your front. Oh, you love it. Oh, good boy. Look at this one. Oh, lovely. And that's really helpful because we need to cut their feet back. It's really good. Come on. Come on. Turn around. Turn around. Are you being mesmerised? Oh, a bit of a squat. I'm going mesmerised. Mesmerised. You going? What do you want to do? Play. Play. Play? And I don't mind the dental nudges. That's okay. You can do it. I got distracted. I need to find the chickens. Let's go. Come on, boys. Let's go. Who wants to play? David Bowie. Woo, yabba, yabba. No one wants to play. Okay. In a playful mood. Tookets. Tuk-tuk-tuks. They want to come back in their house. They can't get. They're not here. So where the heck did they go? Oh, I don't like it when I don't know where they're at. It's a bit disturbing. Here they are. I can hear them